Well, what is up, everybody? Enderheart here with another Gravity Falls fanfiction reading. Today we'll be doing The Runaway. I'm getting really excited about this, even though I got really pissed off in the episode. Well, this is it, Lens. I see you watching. Now I have done my Grunkle Stan voice, tested it, tried it out. It still sucks. So thankfully he's not the first person. Hey kids, I'm Grunkle Stan. Hot potato in my pants. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do this. The dream. Mabel's POV. My voice cracked. Mabel's POV. Dipper and I were laughing. We couldn't stop laughing. Dipper's blank stare was just too much for me. I was laughing so hard that I was crying. Oh, there's Grogu-stan. Looks like we have 2 cases of the giggles, Grogu-stan said jokingly. Okay, manly voice. Yep, we do. I wonder what it's from, Ford said. Ford said he obviously knew. I could tell from his voice. Dipper laughed harder. Ford just started to laugh. After the car ride of giggles and loudness, we got home. We were still laughing when we got in the shack. Dipper's POV. We all went to our rooms laughing all the way. Mabel and I went to the attic. Why did you have that blank stare? Mabel laughed out. Because Pacifica, I said. She started to make kissy faces. I started to blush. Stop that! Stop! I said jokingly. She kept making those faces. I blushed more. Oh, you did then. Or did she? I said. I'm guessing by her stare earlier, she kissed you. Scummy! She exclaimed. Shut it! Shut up! I yelled at her. She kept on laughing and squealing. Later that night, still Dipper's POV. I was in bed. I was thinking about Pacifica. After a few minutes, I fell asleep. I woke up. I looked older, like 25. I noticed I was... What? I noticed I was in a king-size bed. The other side was messed up. I got out of bed and got dressed and looked in my mirror, and it was me. I had a small beard and there was a picture. I was with a little girl and boy and a woman. I walked out of my room. I smelled... Hi, honey, the woman from the picture said. Oh, hi, I said in a masculine... hi, I said in a masculine voice. Sleep well? She asked. Yes. I said, I didn't know if I was lying or speaking the truth. Then I heard a boy's voice. Daddy! Oh my god, why did you do this to me? No! The boy said as he ran towards him. I realized what was happening. This is my family in the future. Good morning, Joey, my wife said. Joey? Who the... Never mind. Hi, Joey. How are you? I asked. I'm fine, Dad. I was wondering if we could play later, he said. Oh, yeah, of course, buddy, I said. Hey, Joey, can you get your sister? My wife asked. He nodded. Tiff! Joey yelled. Breakfast! Tiffany's coming! A few moments, a 13-year-old came down. Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. I said, hey, Dad, she said. We all sat down at the table. We started to eat. The phone rang. I'll get it, I said and left the room. I answered the phone. They answered it. Hello, may I talk to Pacifica? You said there was no more Dipific! Sure. I lowered the phone. Pacifica, it's for you. She gave it. Thanks, she said. She took the phone from me. I went back to the table and started to eat again. After a few minutes, Pacifica came back in and sat down. We all sat in silence, except for Joey. He was a loud eater, which was quite funny because we weren't. The rest of the day went by quick. I went to sleep. I woke up. Pacifica was still in bed. I went out to the bedroom and the house. I tried to get inside the house. It was locked. Then I turned around and saw my worst nightmare. That girl. Except she didn't have the twisted smile or red eyes. She came up to me. What? That girl? Was there a girl? Because I was just reading Cypher Secret and Aronde was like confusing me with this. Oh. So, we meet at last, she said. She gripped my throat. I turned 12 again. My first murder, she said. Such an innocent child. And his terrors, they will come true. Dipper, don't think they won't. Every single one of them. They're starting now. Now wake up! She gripped my throat more firmly. Then I was murdered. I woke up panting. What did she mean? My terrors. All of them will come true? And they're always coming true. Her first murder? Oh no. What the fuck? What? What? Next chapter. We need protection. Dipper's PV. I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was an adult. I was married to Pacifica. I had 2 children. Then I went outside to get some fresh air. I tried to get inside the house, but it was locked. Then the same girl killed me again. Oh, did he have a dream before where he got killed? Oh, yeah, he did. He had a dream before where the girl came into the closet or whatever. Ding dong! Okay. But she was more warning me. Everything was so confusing. After a few minutes of thinking, I rolled around and fell asleep again. Mabel's PV. I woke up. Dipper was still sleeping. I went over to his bed and shook him softly. He opened his eyes. Mabel, Who got kissed by Pacifica? You did! I said very loudly. Talk about a rude awakening, he said, and then lightly laughed. Let's go down the stairs to eat. Okay, he said. We went downstairs. Grunkle Stan had set 2 plates of chocolate waffles. I want chocolate waffles. Ugh, that's my favorite waffles. Yum! I said excitedly. You guys are right on time, Grunkle Stan said. We ate our waffles. I noticed Dipper was zoning out. Earth to Dipper, I said, waving my hand in his face. Oh, sorry, I was thinking. That was Mabel. He said and chuckled. You sure? You look pretty intense. I said, you look pretty intense, I said with worry in my voice. Who's intense? I'm not intense, he said. I knew he was lying. I gave him a worried look. Okay, I'll tell you later. We ate our pancakes in silence until Grunkle Stan broke it. You said there was no more. You said there was no more Dipific. We went. I heard someone say something about kissing Pacifica. Dipper was done eating and washed his plate. He quickly put down his plate and walked out of the room. That answers my question. We both laughed. I finished my waffles. Then I went upstairs. Dipper was in his bed zoning out. Dipper, will you tell me now? I asked. He noticed me and nodded. He told me about his dream. When he told me the first part, I was dying inside. Wait, what? Oh, that better be dying of laughter! We ain't having no pine cest in here. I will kick my face, shove a cherry on my face, and throw me out the window. I'm not doing this! But when he told me the second part, I freaked out. What did she mean her first murder? His terrorist? Was Dipper going to die? The only time will tell. I love my brother, and I wouldn't have anything else bad happen to him. We both will stay out of the path of danger. I had a feeling a certain triangle notification was behind it. That was perfect! Ooh, this one's called The New Adventure, The Amazing Cliffhanger. Mabel's POV. Dipper, we need to stay safe. We can't just go around. Have something bad happen. Did something else weird happen before we ate ice cream? I asked. I was really worried about him. What? Oh. When I was playing chess with Grunkle Ford, Great Uncle Ford. Why don't they call him Grunkle Ford? I'm calling him Grunkle Ford. For fuck's sake. I'm calling him Grunkle Ford. I noticed a pawn had a pine tree, and the king had one eye. He said, The pawn and the king. The pawn and the king, he said. Where was the pine tree at? I asked. At the top of the pond, he said. A pine tree at the top. Dipper's hat, the one eye. Bill Cipher! Mabel! I'm even more smarter than you. Dipper, the king was Bill. You were the pawn. I'm the one who just said that. Then Bill's using me? He said more to himself. My eyes widened. Dipper, you can't do any more mystery hunting. It's for your own protection, I said silently. He looked up at me. His mouth was open. I looked away. I heard a little sniffle. I guess he didn't want to face the truth. I looked at him. Some tears started to form at the corner of his eyes. I'm sorry, I said. I left the room. Dipper's POV. Mabel left the room. I was upset. Mabel said I couldn't go monster hunting, but I don't care. I doubt anything bad will happen. I heard a knock at the front door. I heard Mabel say, I'll get it, and open the door to the attic. Oh, God. And opened the door to the attic. I opened the door to the attic and went downstairs. It was Candy and Greta. Hi, guys, Mabel said. Hey, Mabel! Candy and I wanted to know if you wanted to spend the night, Greta said. Sure, let me go pack. She said, wait. Are Candy and Greta sisters? Dun, dun, dun. Sure, let me go pack, she said and started to head upstairs. I went downstairs. We passed each other. I saw her come down and leave. Hey, Grunkle Stan, can I go on a monster hunt? What a rule breaker! I asked. Sure, don't get lost or run off, he said. I nodded. I got all my stuff and headed out the door. I clap with excitement! That was weird. Okay. I was in the woods. Sure enough, I found Bill. Hey, a pine tree! He said devilishly. Leave me alone, I yelled. Whoa, calm down! I'm not here to make a deal. I'm just here to warn you. The little girl is farther up. What? What? If you want to leave that fate, go ahead. But she's coming, he said. The girl, the murder! I started to run. I'll come find you, she said. My heart was pounding. I tripped on a root. I said, colliding with the ground. Colliding with the ground. I saw the girl. She was catching up to me. I got up. I ran faster. I was running out of breath. The girl caught up with me. I lost consciousness. Cliffhanger!